Without a doubt, this is the best side hustle for 2024 that no one is talking about. When it comes to a side hustle, 39% of Americans have a side hustle, something that brings extra revenue, extra income, extra impact, something that lights you up. We all want to make extra money, which results in more freedom, more control of your time, more control of your decisions. We get that. But do we really want to do things that don't fill our soul? So many times we can get the money, but we don't have soul, we don't have heart, we don't have purpose, we don't have reason in our life. So I might be a little counterintuitive to most people. I know what I believe, and all of me is the best side hustle on the planet. But I want to back up a little and say, whatever side hustle you do, make sure it's something that also lights up your soul, your heart, or you're just going to be working, grinding. You're going to be missing your family, doing something that takes away time, away control. And if it's just bringing in a little bit of extra money without fulfilling you, then why do it? I love the side hustle I'm going to be talking about. And you might know already if you know me or follow me. Tony Robbins and I own mastermind.com. We help people with the side hustle or starting a new business or scaling with monetizing your life experience. I don't know anything else on the planet that can allow you to build a real business, build a real online brand in an industry that's over $1 billion a day, heading towards $1 trillion a year. So it's exponentially growing. You're not in a down market, you're in an up market, but something that can fill your heart, fill your soul. I've been blessed to touch the lives of people all around the world. The guy that worked in a collision shop and drove a tow truck as a kid, now I get to impact lives for a living. And when I started 27 years ago, we didn't have access like we do today. We didn't have the opportunity to find our ideal client. We didn't have the opportunity to use social media so it doesn't use us, to help people go faster in something you've already experienced and turn that into a real business. What did Warren Buffett say? He said, when inflation is high, when a recession is coming, what are the two things you should do? One, invest in yourself. Number two is find something that doesn't have a lot of overhead, doesn't have a lot of cost of fulfillment, doesn't have a lot of delivery costs, so your margins are bigger. Your life experience lives in here. You have the opportunity to deliver it online. You don't have any inventory, you don't have any delivery costs, and you have the opportunity to impact others, purpose for yourself, and enter a business that's exponentially growing. Let me just plant this seed. Right now, I have nothing to sell you right this moment. I hope you follow us at mastermind.com. I hope you're a part of our family. I hope you subscribe to my channel, because every week I'm going to be talking about things and delivering real strategies. But if you're looking for a side hustle, or your side hustle's not working, or you're looking to do your own thing, I'm telling you right now, investigate selling what you know. And let me break it down into 3 quick little bites here. When I say sell what you know, it's like, what does that mean, Dean? I've never heard of this before. That's your thing. That's Tony's thing. It's these influencers. No, this industry isn't heading to $1 trillion a year because of us. It's heading to $1 trillion a year because of you. People are realizing that you have one of these 3 things. You ready for this? You should write this down. Number 1, you have a career skill that you've learned from the company that you're in. You taking that skill and helping others go faster. There's somebody starting off in a career where you were years ago, and they could figure it out on their own, or they could cut you a check to condense decades into days, to give them the fast track. Number 2, you have a life experience where you went through, and it probably wasn't the best. Maybe it was a divorce. Maybe you switched vegan to lower your cholesterol, or thousands of other personal experiences that you've gone through and experienced. You're on the other side thriving. Someone else is starting on at day 1, and they don't want to experience it on them. They want the fast track. You hold the key to them getting through that experience quicker. And the third one we call the passionate reporter. What's the passionate reporter? In today's world, with interviews, access through Instagram and other social media platforms, and using AI, you can take something that you're passionate about and collect enough wisdom to create a training that changes people's lives. Take my partner and dear friend, Tony Robbins. He wrote the best money investment book on the planet in our generation, the best-selling investment book. It's called Money Master the Game. That was his first one. Tony's not the investor whisperer. He's good at it, but what did he do? He went and interviewed the top investors on the planet, collected their data, wrote a book, one of the best-selling books on the planet. He wrote Life Force, did the same thing by interviewing the best people in health and future, and medicine of the future. Wrote a book, one of the #1 New York Times bestseller. His book out right now, #1 New York Times bestseller as I record this, The Holy Grail of Investing. How did he do it? He interviewed people that had it. He was passionate about it, and he gets to be the reporter. So when someone says to me, I don't know what I'd sell, BS. That's just a limiting belief because you have a career skill, or you have a life experience, or you could be the passionate reporter. It is knowledge that is valuable to other people to allow them to have the shortcut to the end result they're looking for. It is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. And I would encourage you today, this day, if you're ready to have a real side hustle, that this is the industry you should be looking at. Of course, we love sharing what we do at mastermind.com, but I'm going to be sharing here on a weekly basis. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't miss an episode that we have every single week. And remember, once you understand those 3 buckets, then you have the opportunity to share online, coach a group on a monthly basis, have a mastermind where people collect quarterly, do an in-person workshop. There are so many ways to deliver your message where the cost of delivery is 0. The impact is huge, the success is massive. So takeaway for today, start thinking about if you had to sell what you know. Would you sell career skill, personal experience, or would you be the passionate reporter? That's a great start. Number 2, would you build a course? Would you become a coach? Or would you like to do online workshops or community? You start thinking through those things change in a big way.